Yo guys, PINKWARD here, and today's video is sponsored by Professor. With tons of statistics out there on champions, builds, and players, Professor is the best app to help you become a better player. Before the game, you're able to look up builds and changes to your favorite champions. You can see how pro players build them, and if you're a jungler, the most popular jungle paths to start the game off right. Once you're in game, Professor has an overlay that gives you info on your teammates and opponents. Find out whether your teammates on a winning streak or if they're just waking up. Professor also has built-in map timers to help track camps that you've done, giving you better insight on how you should path. Once the game's over, Professor breaks down how you did versus your enemy and also other people of the same rank. Download it now to get info and builds for your favorite champions, to scout your teammates, and to out-jungle your enemy. Become a better player today with Professor. Link is in the description below. Much love guys, and enjoy the video. I'll just repeat gank you the third time! Get the fuck out! You're fucking kidding me, right? God, you're so bad. Fucking shit. Holy fucking shit, dude. I don't know. Shaco's entire kit is not a good kit because it doesn't play off of itself. There's nothing about my kit. There's nothing about Shaco's kit that it like works together. There's no cohesion in the kit. It all like works in different ways for different reasons. But I mean that's why Shaco can build it in so many ways, because he's not good at anything. Okay, sorry. He's not great at anything. He's decent at everything, because his entire kit works in different ways and isn't cohesive. If it was cohesive, then you would have to play him in one singular way. I don't know. I think Shaco's more interesting as an AP champion than an AD champion. It's not even about like setting boxes up. It's like clone play is more interesting. Box play is more interesting to me. It's like there are so many champions in the game who jump in and one-shot with an auto attack. The playstyle of AD Shaco is fucking awful. Like what is this playstyle? Q in, auto attack to proc Hail of Blades, and then R to abuse the Hail of Blades bug on Shaco's clone. To do what? To just auto attack them until they're dead? To one-shot them? Like, I don't know. I don't see how that's like a cool, fun playstyle. Like, when you have 4 abilities, like, and you're only making use out of basically one of them. AD Shaco is just allowed to be played, or like, it isn't balanced for, because the majority of people don't play AD Shaco. They play AD Shaco. But that's because AD Shaco is easier to play overall. I doubt he like finds it fun because he's always been an AD Shaco player. I feel like he plays it because Shaco has to be versatile, because that's Shaco's like best feature. He can play AP or AD to fill to what the team needs. And whenever you have 5 people who aren't organized, you have to be able to be versatile. For instance, you have things like, for instance, in Lost Ark, ranked 3v3 in Lost Ark is all solo queue. You have to RNG into your teammates. So I play Paladin because Paladin has somewhat of a DPS build, but is very good at being a support. So being a support, they're good in all scenarios. Now you have Shaco, who you get into champ select, you don't know who the fuck you're going to be playing with, so you can go AP or AD and be versatile to help your team whenever they need a certain thing over something else. Fun is subjective, Chad.
Look behind you.
Your type of fun isn't someone else's type of fun. Which, I mean, I understand, but... everyone has a different definition of fun and what they enjoy. My issue with AD Shaco is that the only way it works is if Hail of Blades is bugged on Shaco's clone. That is the only way AD Shaco works. That's why you never take any other rune on AD Shaco. How is it fun that the only way to play the champion that way is due to a bug? Okay, people are going to like argue whether or not it's a bug. Oh, it's a bug, it's not a bug, blah, blah, blah. Riot hasn't fixed it yet, so I guess it's not a bug. But I feel it's more that Riot doesn't know how to fix it, rather than it not being a bug. It's not that they don't... I mean, yes, they don't care that Shaco's clone is broken, but it's like it would be too much money and time and effort to put research and development into figuring out how to fix one champion.
Now you don't.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm chat. They would have to completely rebuild, recode the clone. They would have to take it and remake it completely. And if they're not doing it for a super big rework that is gonna bring people back to the champion to have a chance of making skins, more skins for the champion, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, you take it. You take a champion that's been made in the past like 2 or 3 years, put them face to face with like a champion who was made 5 or 6 years ago. The differences is just insane. It's like you don't have to think with one of the new champions versus, which is funny because they have so many more parts to their kit. Like Akshan's passive, for instance. Akshan's passive is 3 other passives in the game. Yeah. Akshan's passive has a shield on it, has bonus movement speed, is a double shot. Like, why? And it's Vayne's passive. Like, how's that balanced? Why can she do the entire fucking wall? What is the reason? Some of the abilities that have like are added to the game are just like insane for like insane sakes. They just make it like incredibly insane to have more draw to it, not because it's good for the game. Like when a super basic champion comes out, like who's gonna care that it comes out? Who's gonna want to play this basic champion in comparison to this super insane, incredible, oh man, everyone hates this champion, but oh my god, so many people love this champion because everyone hates it type of shit, you know? I just overall feel like if Shaco was made nowadays, he'd be so fucking cool. A champion that you can micro a clone, like an exact replica of yourself, like holy shit. You have to micro 2 characters at once. So like, man, he must have a really high skill ceiling, right? And then he puts boxes down and they fear? What the fuck? That sounds like a 2020 champion if I've ever heard one. Like, whoever made Shaco had the 2022 fucking outlook on making champions back in 2016. But he had the fucking technology of 2016.
Look out! Step right up! This will be versatility! Go!
An enemy has been slain.
I feast on your friend! On you!
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has
I think Shaco would be so goddamn fucking cool if he came out in 2022 instead of when he did.